Again, it only takes a minute because we don't have a lot of questions and answers, so it's quite easy to train, and I can test it. Here I can say, how is the weather? And then it will answer me, it is great, etc. Very simple. I could also say something else. Why Margie's travel, and it will give me these things. Okay, so it works. Let's remove this, let's close this, and we have now a trained algorithm and combined with our knowledge base. So let me just go here, I'm going to click on publish. Yeah, sure, of course, publish. Now this will take a minute, but now it creates an endpoint, so we can use that inside our bot, which is great. And now we can test it inside the portal as soon as it's there. Okay, so it's created, and there's some general information here, and we're gonna create bot here. Click this. Which will open a new, an Azure resource that we can create. Some of the information will already be filled in, and we're gonna just finish it up. So I'm gonna leave as much as the defaults here as possible. I'm not gonna turn application insights on, but I think everything else is correct. So let's just create here, validate the information, and it starts creating the bot. Now, while this is creating, let me just go back here to the exercise. As soon as the bot is created, we can test it. So we can use the test in web chat, which we'll do as well. And then we can go and in the channels page, and we can use the code provided there to actually use the bot inside, for instance, an application, which we're simulating here. Okay. So while this is being created, you can see that it's probably almost done. Here we go. It is done. I'll go to resource, and here I have a couple of things on the left panel that I can do. So test in web chat, and here we have again like a box where I can type at the bottom. I can type a message just to test, if this bot is working. So let me just test something here. So how is the weather? There it is. So normally I would wait for the hello and welcome, and then you know that it's working. So I can also say why Margie's travel, and then it will immediately now see it has started up now. So now it's a lot faster with providing me an answer. Okay, now I can also go to channels, as you should do as well in the exercise. If I click on this, which opens up a web chat, and I can click the edit button right here. Now, here it gives me some key and some embedded code. So let's take a look at what we need in the exercise. Because again, we're going to paste some of the information again in a block of code, so we can run it. Okay? So if we're here, access the bot through a channel, and we're gonna in the web chat, we're gonna edit, and then we're gonna take the HTML embedded code. I'll show you this, and we'll paste this instead of the embed code goes here, which is actually here in the code below. So I'm going to the fundamentals bot and the embedded code. I'm going to click the copy button. I was clicking a double just to make sure. Okay. And then I'll select this line and I'll paste it. Okay. Now, two things. This creates an iframe for developers out there who know this is just a frame. Just see it as a frame. And it's a little bit big. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the minimum height. Instead of 500, we're going to set it to 200. So it's a little bit smaller. As well as you can see here, basically what it does, it creates a frame and then calls